Hi friends, I hope you had a little bit of fun making your 3D shapes yesterday and that everything in your math made sense. So in your math today, you have 257 and 258. Now, the top of this paper says plain and solid figures. Just a reminder from yesterday, don't let new vocabulary words confuse you. Solid figures are just our 3D shapes and plain figures are our 2D shapes. Now, in your math today's kind of like a review and kind of like a scavenger hunt with the shapes that they have for you on the paper. So my goal for today is that you do 257 and 258, but my video today is just gonna give you a little bit of instructions for each of the problems. So I don't have my dot camera up right now, but I'm just gonna hold this up here. The first part, it gives you different letters to label inside the shapes. So you're just hunting for a circle, quadrilateral, square, triangle. This section down here, it gives you the name of these solid figures, and then you have to match the solid figure to the description. So this is kind of like a guessing game, like a who's who. So the first one face and one vertex. So you'd have to think about, of those shapes, which one has one face and one vertex. Now, if you need to look back at your math page from yesterday with the definitions, don't be afraid to do that. Grab that out and look if you need, especially with like edge and vertex and face and curved surface. Don't be afraid to do that. So on the back, it wants you to write, there we go, write the name of the plane figure. So you're just naming those shapes. And then the same thing here, this is just like we did on the front where it gives you some clues. Which figure has 4 right angles and 4 equal sides? You'll have to decide which one is that. This section here, it wants you to label these. Now, these look very similar, if not congruent, to the ones on the front. So if you're not sure, flip it over. I would say try and do it first without looking, but if you need to look, absolutely go ahead. And then it wants to know which figures have curved surfaces and which figures have at least one vertex. It's talking about out of these shapes right here. At the bottom, time to review. These are division problems with 9s. Now, you might be saying, oh no, division problems with 9s. But remember, division is just the opposite of multiplication. So if you can do multiplication with 9s, and if you have 10 fingers, you can do multiplication with 9s, then you can also do division with 9. So I'm gonna do one together with you. I'm gonna look at number 10. I'm gonna just erase this here. So number 10 is 45 divided by 9 equals some mystery number. Now we remember, I just go backwards to turn it into multiplication. So mystery number, and now I'm multiplying times 9. It's going to equal 45. Now, skip counting by 9s, probably not gonna be pretty easy or pretty helpful, but I can take my fingers and do my trick. So I'm gonna put my fingers, there they go. So I'm gonna try, I can just start with 1s. 1 times 9 is gonna give me 9, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna go in a little bit here. I'm gonna try 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 times 4, I've got 3 over here and 6 over here, so that's 36. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna try 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 40. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. I found my answer, what was it? It was 5. So I'm gonna rewrite it, and you can just write it on the blank. Can you still see that? Yep, you can. All right, 5 times 9 equals 45. You can do all the time to review, I promise, promise, promise. If you have any questions, let me know. And there's gonna be one more video today that's gonna give you something fun that you can do with your 3D shapes that you made yesterday. Have fun, I'm excited to see what you come up with. Bye.